So have you had any intensity of emotions coming up in this past week? Whether it was a situation that happened that ignited you, maybe you had a dream that ignited you. This could have to do with financial stuff. It could have to do with parenting, relationships, with your self-worth, with fear of judgment or fear of failure, fear of the unknown. So over this past week, I've had various stuff coming up. There was some financial stuff that was coming up earlier on in the week. And then fear of judgment really started coming up. And I did a video. Well, there was a couple of videos that I did. So I did this Puma video, and then which was part of my inspirational comedian self, being very playful with that. And then I did this video talking about this dream that I had that ignited my fear of judgment. And then yesterday morning, so that one was called Unapologetically Me, if you're wanting to watch it. And then yesterday morning, 5:30 in the morning, I was inspired to do another video talking about what ended up happening based on from those judgments that were coming up, and an interaction that I had with one of my clients. And then, but I hesitated posting it. And I hesitated because I ended up having more fear of judgment coming up. So this is the underlying root issue, is this fear of judgment. Now, yeah, fear of judgment can be very common. It doesn't mean it has to remain. My fear of judgment is coming from deep-rooted patterns. And so I decided, all right, it's time for you to do this video so then you can post the other video that you did yesterday about that. So the fears, I'm going to show you the video in a moment, and the fears that were coming up, it was, maybe I don't even need to go into the detail of that, but I guess what is important is the noticing of what is coming up for you at this time, acknowledging it, and give yourself an opportunity to see a different perspective, because it is the fear that is the what needs to be healed. So I feel like I play a role in this lifetime in being vulnerable by being unapologetically me. I am, we're all very unique, and a part of who I am is, being playful, having a bit of a racy sense of humor, laughing at myself, laughing at life. I'm a joy guide. I help you to be unapologetically you, while I help to work through releasing old patterns so you could fully embrace the beautiful uniqueness that you are. Doing that using energy healing and cards and fitness and yoga and meditation. I love using a variety of tools, and that's me. I love variety, and I think it's really important for us to find our own tribe. So if someone is going to be offended of you or judge you, then maybe they're not supposed to be part of your tribe. I think now it's really important for us to first embrace all of who we are. Like, that self-love is so important. And then that self-worth, really realizing the beauty that you have to share. And then that will attract the people in your life that will fully embrace the beauty of who you are. So here's the video. All right, so the other day I did a video about me being unapologetically me. I was like going like this because I was showing you the title. And I'm filming this at 5:30 in the morning, so we'll see. We'll see if this makes sense. I was really drawn to do that video because I had a dream the night before, or this vision in my head of this senior being really upset with me because they saw one of my comedy videos, and it really affected me emotionally. That image, it brought a lot of concern because as I said in that other video, I would never want to offend anyone, but sometimes it's going to happen, and I need to be me. Now, I work with a variety of ages, so especially when it comes to my personal training. You know, I have a 13-year-old who I train with. I have an 84-year-old that I train with. I have a variety of ages. So the thought of one of my clients being affected by my video really scared me. So after doing that Unapologetically Me video, I then, later on that day, I had a client training session with one of my seniors who I absolutely love to work with. And we were sitting on the bikes beside each other. And she said to me, she said, "So I saw your Puma video," and my heart skipped a beat for a moment. And she said, "You are so funny. You should be on TV. You should be on stage." And then I noticed I had tears welling up in me. And you know what those tears were all about? It was energy and emotion that was still stuck in me, that finally released from the relief that I felt. So the reason why I wanted to bring that up, not only to be vulnerable with you, but know that when you have emotions coming up, if you don't address them, those emotions or the energy associated with those emotions can stay within your body. And so as an energy worker, that's what I like to do, is to help you to release the constriction or those energetic blockages that can get stuck if you don't quite deal with those emotions. Sometimes that can happen instantaneously during a healing session. Sometimes the session can help to loosen them, help bring them up, and then the universe will bring you opportunities to see the root of that issue, so you can then have an opportunity to then release it. Sometimes we need to go through layers of healing to actually get to the true root cause, especially if the root cause came from when you were in childhood, or maybe it was never yours in the first place. Maybe it came from you, from your ancestral lineage, right? Anyways, if you are interested in having some assistance with releasing some energetic blockages, to get more clarity in who you are, and oh, look at that! I got my pocket watch. That's a poop bag. Let's just put that back in there. Anyways, if you're wanting any assistance on your healing journey, I can assist. So I'm a joy guide, or I can call myself a holistic coach, and that I can assist you with the emotional, energetic side of things, with the physical side of things. When life gets tough and you need help to get over a hump, I can be there for you. So you can check out my website, thejoyfulyogini.ca. Sending you so much love, a big hug with whatever you might be going through. Mwah. And we will talk soon.